had butterflies when I first stepped
He
up.
likes to attack, and of course, it was the right time for him to go on loan.
I stepped up to the championship.
All right, so welcome back to MG Sports TV, people. Hopefully, you guys are doing good and everything is okay. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, whichever time span you're watching this at. So we're going to speak about Dujon Sterling. Now, apparently, he's a player that the Reggae Boys or Al Grimson is looking at and practically want to get him involved or get him committed to the program. But the big question is, what does Dujon Sterling has to offer? What kind of player is he? Who is Dujon Sterling? And what do we expect from him? Big up on yourself, people. Smash the like button, hit the subscribe button. Hopefully, you guys are doing good and everything is okay. So, I have here with me some information. So, I started like a scouting report on this player just to find out who he is, what he has to offer, and stuff. So far this season, he has predominantly played in the central midfield and the right wing, and sometimes in the right back position. Central midfield. He also played in the left wing as well. I think he had 2 appearances on the left wing, 7 appearances on the right. No, 9 appearances on the right wing and a few appearances in the central midfield position, defensive midfield position, and right central midfield position. So I've only seen 2 games so far. I've only seen 2 games and about 2 highlight compilations, and basically that's what I got my information from. That's what I got the mini scouting report from. I definitely need to see more games, but I think at this present moment, for his age, he's possibly coming to our team and be one of our best players. But we're going to get into more details surrounding that. I do believe, though, that watching him, I think I get this kind of mixed feeling surrounding how he plays and how we play. But I do believe that where quality is concerned, he is a very, very good player. So far this season, 17 appearances. He has only started 6 of those. The team has already played 30 games, so kind of off the mark where that is concerned. Now, one thing for sure, after watching the game, I realized that is in the final third, he's not necessarily someone you're going to depend on because you won't get much from him in the final third. But nonetheless, in the defensive third, he's brilliant. He's very, very good defensive third. So let me grab up my paper and take it up. So we're going to look at the pros and cons of this player, and let's see how does this offers. So let's look at the pros first. Let's look at that first. Very, very aggressive in the challenge. Somewhat not rash, but aggressive, somewhat of Damian Lowe, but a little bit more controlled. Something that I like to see. I love the way how he goes into the challenge. This is when I saw him play in the central midfield. This is when he was playing in the central midfield. Good in 1v1, reads the game really, really well. Has some nice line breaking passes, quite quick. And maybe that's one of the reasons why they also use him on the right wing. I was surprised his pace. He's very, very fast. I was really, really surprised. But for his output, I thought that him playing on the right wing so much, having so much appearance on the right wing, I thought that he'd have maybe a higher output than what we've seen. Nonetheless, I think just registered 1 assist so far. He reads the game really, really well. High work rate. He literally cover the entirety of the pitch. Doesn't matter what position. If he's in the right back position, he might run the whole line. He's utilizing the entire line. If he's in the right midfield, he's running the entire midfield. And when he's on the right wing, he's actually running the entire the higher part of the wing. But I think his defensive work rate is what I have to applaud him for mostly. I do believe, though, he's a very, very competent central midfielder because whenever he's coming on in the midfield, he come on the right wing, right midfield or central defensive midfielder. But has a good frame. I don't think he's that physically strong because quite a few times you'd realize that he get pushed off a ball 1 or 2 times, but he does know how to go into a tackle. So that's one of the cons. He's heavily right-footed though. Yeah, he's dominant. He's right foot dominant, which nothing is wrong with that. So basically, when the ball go up on the left foot, slightly kind of done. Anyways, also, it needs to work on it. Needs a bit of work on his ball carrying ability for CDM or playing in the central defensive midfield position. I do believe that that's something definitely he's going to have to work on. Sometimes I believe, based off what I've seen, he tend to overcommit, but luckily enough, his pace, he has good recovery pace that he can get back and nick the ball off of the player. So despite he overcommits, he has good recovery pace. He's not the most technical. It's quite good, but it's not the most technical. You know, like when you look at like the Ravel Morrison, you see the high technical ability. It's not necessarily the most technical. I think he's in the same realm of the maybe the Latibodier in that realm. It's not the most technical, but he's actually more adapted to playing a midfield position. So despite not being the most technical, he's quite good at the position that he plays. It's not necessarily a ball player as well. He's more of a stone crusher in the midfield, tackle, getting the first challenge, win the ball, play it off to the midfielders. I do believe that with him coming in is actually would raise the profile of our midfield. I think he's a very, very good midfielder. I think out of everything we have, if you say work rate, I think in the same realm of the Damian Lowe and the Latibodier is more, I think, maybe more technical than Latibodier, a little bit more technical than Latibodier. I think he understands the central midfield position really, really well. So that was a big positive for us. I do believe that if a midfield pairing of him, Daniel Johnson, and John Russell, I think that would be a very, very good midfield pair. Even though John Russell is kind of slow, I do believe that the recovery pace, maybe even now double pivot with him and John Russell, I think that would have been a good pair between both of them. I think John Russell is highly technical, but he's just very, very slow. So maybe that's a give and take. Because he's not fast, he has to be technical. So, and because Sterling is fast, so he doesn't really depend on his technical ability. But I believe that coming in, he's actually definitely going to be one of our best midfielders. So I definitely would appreciate this addition to our squad. I believe that he has the potential to really do wonders, and I think it's a good look. If we should get him in, I think even get him in for the World Cup qualifiers, and let's see how he goes on from there, and let's see if we can push him also to the Copa America. It's a good look in my view. A player that I think, based off what I've seen so far, a player that I like. Plays multiple position. He plays left back, central defensive midfield. He plays also right back, central left back, central defensive midfield, right midfield. Probably central midfield. Can cover all three positions in central midfield. Right back, right wing, attacking midfield, left wing. So he covers a variety of midfield. I think he had 1 or 2 appearances at left wing. Attacking midfield, about 2 appearances at attacking midfield, and you have more appearances at the right wing than now central midfield. That's where most of his games are distributed, and then now about 2 appearances also at the right back position, and about 1 at left back. So, anyways, it's a good look. I think he's a versatile player, and as you can see, these are the type of players that our groups are looking for. Players who can play multiple positions. So, if one player decides to not turn up, he can know that, hey, this player who can fit in that position as well. So this is a good look. This is a good acquisition in my view, and I think we can definitely do something with him. Big up on yourself, people. Smash the like button, hit subscribe button. MG Sports TV. Tell us what you think in the comment section, and I will definitely appreciate your comments on this one. I will see how this one go. Big up MG Sports TV. Big up Dujon Sterling. Big addition if he commits. Big up on yourself, people, and I'll see you guys next time. Boom. We're out. God bless.